and welcome to DPS, Despicably Personal Spells. Because the next time somebody removes my commander off the field, I'm gonna fucking scream. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to DPS, the gaming podcast friendship show that, much like Beyonce, we have moved on from the things that got us together that start with destiny. Tonight, your hosts are Dylan.
Can't go 30 seconds without mentioning Destiny.
I put it in the ground.
You know what? Let me just. All right. Let me get this out of the way.
Okay.
Or boot.
All right, Rich. Let's have a talk.
No,
You ready?
we're not talking
You
Destiny.
ready?
No,
No,
Nope.
I know that's not what I'm
No.
talking about. You'll like what I have to say. I promise.
You have
I
40
promise.
seconds.
You'll want the rest of it. I don't want to raid with you.
Good. I don't want to raid with you either.
I want you to pick a game that is 6-player that you would have fun with us all playing together, and I'll get that game and play that game.
Okay, we can do that.
Because I know legitimately you would be miserable, and I would rather us all be having fun. So you pick it.
I would give it an A+ effort.
I know you would, but I would rather us jump on stage with something new, something fun, something wild, and go a little haywire for a little while, and everybody be having fun.
I'll find something.
Right? Find something chaotic for us to do, and we'll skip the raid since I lost the bet anyway. Like I lost the poll, so like it's only fair that like you pick what the group game is, but it's got to cover at least 6 so we can all be involved.
I'll find it.
Deal. All right, carry on.
Okay,
Greg,
anyways,
sorry.
carry on, Greg. Sorry.
Welcome
That
to
was
DPS,
literally the
show.
fucking intro.
Yeah.
like what the fuck?
Hey, listen. You're listening to a show about making deals. This is Deal or No Deal. I'm your host, Wayne Brady, or whoever it was, Howie Mandel. Who was the host of Deal or No Deal?
I don't know, but you'd make a great
Howie.
Wayne Brady.
Oh, thanks. Your hosts tonight are Rich Brady, Dylan Brady, Ryan Brady, John Brady, Greg Brady,
The Brady.
and our very special friend Admiralnips, aka Rob Brady.
You
well-
make Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X.
I love it.
Gentlemen, how are we doing today? Besides,
Well.
Fantastic.
okay, good.
I'm wore out, man. I've been on the road working.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
have.
all-
All on the road again.
I did. I left my house at 4:30 yesterday morning. Got home at 8:00 last night. Left at 3:30 this morning. And got home at 4:30 this afternoon.
I'd be
All driving, most of it anyway. Yeah, it's a long day.
I'd be shooting up caffeine like it's heroin just through like
Dude,
needles.
I've had Monster mainline for like the last 3 days. I'm good.
Oh man.
Oh,
just twitching later. Like,
That
is Brian
sounds-
okay?
Sounds so bad.
it's currently
Oh my God.
78% humidity here, so it's miserable.
Yes,
Wow,
it is.
78%. Shit.
Yeah.
Ball sweat central.
Yep. That's why you just wear the basketball shorts and nothing else.
It do be like that sometimes.
You gotta
You're
let
wearing
it out.
shorts? You're lucky I'm wearing.
They're very lightweight. They could be almost boxer shorts.
Yeah, mesh shorts are the way to go right now because my office is gonna get hot. I'm on the southwest side of my house, and that sun comes blazing in. What's side?
What's seed?
I went and saw since we last recorded, I went and saw the Cleveland Orchestra this past week. They
That's cool.
they do this right now. Well, not right now. They always do a summer series where they'll play like the movie soundtrack while the movie's playing. So like they've done Jurassic Park, they've done Star Wars, they've done a couple Harry Potter movies. I think there's another Harry Potter movie this summer. They did Muppets Christmas Carol last year, but this week they did Matilda, and they had actually Danny DeVito showed up and narrated the movie in person while the orchestra played behind him while the movie was playing. It was the coolest thing.
That sounds
That's
awesome.
cool.
He is
Bro, I'm honestly jealous.
he's the nicest dude.
I had the same
Like,
thought. Jealous.
He's just the nicest dude in the whole world. And he was like very like grateful like to be there. Like he was just so cool. He's also I know Danny DeVito's short, but he is short.
You didn't realize how short he was?
like I would
he's like volleyball short, bro. Like volleyball.
Dude, he was like he was walking through the one section, like coming through like the drums and like some of the violinists, and just the minute he walked past their got to their chairs, like he just disappeared, and they were all sitting and just disappeared. Then he like walked up out front and he sat down like in this giant lazy boy that he had, like they gave him like a footstool and some pillows and
It's amazing.
But he was dressed up like as his character from the movie. He had like the suit on and the hat, and it was the coolest thing. So I guess my thing is, I was gonna say, like, if that comes around town to anybody, because I think he's traveling the country right now, I highly recommend to go see it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Was there a place where they have like the tour stuff at that you know of?
I don't know. You might have to just Google Matilda traveling orchestra show, because I found it through the Cleveland Orchestra app. Like it pops up as like or like if you do like Ticketmaster or something like that it kind of like pops up.
Oh yeah, Matilda in concert. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, with Danny DeVito. There it is. Fuck yeah! Look at that. Can confirm. Greg wasn't lying the whole time.
Boom. See, why
Boom.
posted a picture?
Truth told.
Truth told. I tell no lies. Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well. Glad to be back. Love hanging out with you guys.
Oh, you love having
Wednesdays.
Aw.
No.
Rob is our Magic the Gathering guru, guiding us through all of our insane bullshit.
I do appreciate that you guys all got addicted at the same time, and I'm like, well, I've always been addicted, so I'm just going to hang out here and keep having fun with it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, everybody just takes advantage of my FOMO and easily peer pressuredness, and here I am spending hundreds of dollars on this bullshit already.
Well, like I've always collected
You
cards, but I was like, I don't have
motherfuckers.
anybody to play with in person. And then Ryan comes out of nowhere with like, you won't believe this app I found. I'm going to be playing Magic the Gathering online. I'm like, okay, well, just tell me what to do, because they have all these cards. And then next thing you know, I'm building decks online and doing all this stuff I haven't done in decades.
Yeah,
The
I've
whole
already-
library there, or
Well-
just like unlock cards?
Well,
No, you-
the way. Go ahead, Greg.
Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say no. If on the app, you as long you can Google like I'll just say like the newest Marvel deck that's coming out. They have like the cards listed, and you just copy the text of these cards, like the name and like the quantity, and you put it into this site, and it just puts the deck together for you. That's it. You don't have to buy anything.
You can also find decks that other people built if you just don't have the time /
Yeah.
energy to do it. You can just go ahead and say, hey, here's this thing that so-and-so built. That looks like what I want to play. I just put in their username, grab their deck, and then I can import it in and play that.
We'll have to look.
Yeah, so it's edhlab.gg, and spoiler alert, the creator of the website will be on the show in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
In 2 weeks, we'll be talking to him. So, Rob, if you got the gas in the tank, buddy, you're welcome to come back and sit in and hang out for that one too. I know you'd enjoy that.
It would be a lot of fun. We need to start creating a list of things we can't do and ask them how we can get those done.
Yeah, how do we get from point A to point B? But no, for me, it was a situation where I played back when I was a much younger man, like closer to like Bell's age, you know. And
I mean, I'll take it. Honestly, like it's not
A
even
baby
an
Bell,
insult.
if you will.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's not even an insult.
It's like,
Yeah,
look
there
how
you go.
young I am. Look how
No,
youthful
like
I am.
I think when I actually came into playing and we were on core set 7, I think that was about the time I came in. And the last sets that I have real good memory of were like the old lore one stuff. That's about where it gets fuzzy for me. So that's my gap. And then I came back into it recently when the Ninja Turtle one came out. And I know the universe is beyond is a love-hate relationship in the Magic community. But I'm a Ninja Turtle nerd, so it started there. And then come to find out, well, there's a raccoon deck, and how could I not fuck around with a raccoon deck, right?
There's a raccoon deck. Holy shit!
Oh, yeah, there sure is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there is. That's actually we actually put our game on pause so that we could all talk, and then, and then we're gonna go back, and I'm actually playing raccoons right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm,
that's awesome.
I've got a ninja deck going right now.
Greg's
So
playing
it's-
ninjas.
I'm
know,
playing
Rob's
every-
about to drop dragons from the skies, and
I'm playing
Um,
No.
everybody's favorite Miss Bumbleflower.
Miss Bumbleflower's there. The deck I'm playing has no dragons in it.
oh,
You'll appreciate it if it ever actually gets to go off, but I don't know. It's a very fragile deck, so I've
Okay.
intentionally tried to play the fragile decks because I play a lot with my nephews, and
Mhm.
so one's 16 turning 17 this year, the others
Yeah.
are like 12 and 9. So I try to build those decks at least at a power level where I'll still win against them because they just don't know enough about the game yet and how games work, but it also doesn't feel like they don't get to play at all.
yeah. We're right here, Rob.
Well, that's not fair to you guys. You all know how to play.
I know, but
It
you
has
have to
been
bring
tough to
you have to bring the Kid Glove decks with us though too.
Well, I actually don't know if I think I have one deck that I would feel comfortable playing in a higher power bracket. If everyone's saying play your best deck that can win this fastest, I have one deck that works that way, and the rest are sort of more in that middle range where there's some amount of gameplay before it does the thing. Because
Right.
we have a normal 4-person friend group that plays quite a bit, and I'm the guy who plays decks that dirtle around, do nothing for like 7 or 8 turns, and then win out of nowhere, and then the other really good player in our group, he plays decks that are like incremental increases in power. So the longer he lives, the more value he gets, and it just sort of snowballs into an impossible to beat. And so the other 2 people in the group have to decide. They basically are forced to play Kingmaker when we go hard, because if you leave me alone to keep that other guy in check, I will eventually combine all my combo pieces and do a stupid thing. And if you kill me while he's building up his power, then by the time you try to turn to him, he's got so many resources available to him that you're never going to actually be able to beat him. And so I was trying to find ways to build decks there too that wouldn't make it so that they have to choose. Basically, you guys don't get to win. You get to just decide who out of the 2 of these other players wins, and that's not really a fun experience for them either. So
Commander style game.
yeah, 4-player commander style. That's what got me back into Magic. I started playing back when Panda was a wee little lad, younger than Bell time. Because my first packs I bought were from.
Again, I'll take it. I'll just be a baby at this point.
I started playing in '96, so that's Alliances and Mirage
Mhm.
were
shit.
coming out then. So
Yeah.
I remember seeing those booster packs.
yeah. So I don't know now, it's been so long ago, if I actually ever opened up anything that was super good. It probably doesn't feel like it. And even if it was super good, I didn't know it at the time because I was just learning. It was like, a bunch of us high school freshmen just trying to play and figure out how to play the game and stuff like that. So back then, a 6'4" creature with no abilities was incredibly terrifying for everybody
Oh,
at the
man.
table. So yeah, so
The
I
game's
stopped for a
different.
long time, and then came back to play Commander. Basically, I was like, okay, well, here's this thing my friends are playing.
I
And
shoot
so-
myself in the foot every day.
Yeah.
I started playing when it limited.
Yep, there's some money there.
Yep. I don't have any cards anymore, and I stopped playing. I want to say it was Ice Age.
Okay. Yeah, there's again Ice Age. They're expensive packs, but if you buy them, you're almost certainly going to lose your money on them because they're more.
Yeah.
Which is the same with any packs, like the Lord of the Ring collector boosters and stuff like that these days. My wife got me one for my birthday, which is next week. So whatever that is, she found it for like 170 or something like that, 150.
Ooh.
Pretty good deal
Yeah.
on those packs because the one down the street from me sells them for like
I've been seeing
320.
190. I've
Yeah.
been seeing 190 online.
Yeah, no, you don't find them that way online. So, and I opened it and it was like $11 to $12 worth of cards in the pack. But the reason it's so high is because there's serialized One Rings and stuff like that go for
Yeah.
tens of thousands of dollars. So everyone chases that, but you never get your money back that way. If you wanna make money in Magic, buy singles. Don't buy packs. Packs are almost always a losing proposition.
No, that's just for the thrill, right? That's a thrill seekers thing. That's like me. I went in there. I bought a handful of Bloomborough the other day. I didn't expect to walk away with anything like grand, and I didn't. I pulled I pulled my commander, like I said, when we were playing earlier. Thank God, I have my commander now in a physical card, so I'm working my way towards a full completion of what I've built. Which is, I think that's part of the fun of it too, right? It's as much as you get to use it as the collecting aspect too, because right. Correct me if I'm wrong or fill me in on what you're doing, Rob. But you told me, you and I were talking when we played earlier. You're wanting to build a deck for every color and combination. Is that right?
Yeah, so there's like the 5 colors, right? Red, green, black, white. So
Mm.
I want to build one of every combination. So 5 single color ones, 10 2-color ones, white, black, white, blue, etc. The 3-color ones, the 4-color ones, and then the 5-color one. That's my goal in the end, is have all of those built out. So I'd have 32 decks in the end that I could play. And I'm one of those people who really likes playing in paper. I like having the physical cards.
Mm.
So the good news about that is it means that when I'm building these decks, I have to actually think about price range. So I can't just be out of control. And that's the nice part about having, I don't have problems when other people want to proxy stuff and want to proxy being making their own fake copies. You're using a printer, or if you're really good with artwork, drawing your own stuff. There's some really talented people out there for that. But for me, I just want to have them. I want to have them in my collection. I want to have them here. And then, when that time comes in the future, reasonably decent little sell if I want to, or I can just, gift them on to my nephews as they get older and play more.
Right.
It's thankfully, because I have more money than brains, I have a pretty decent collection going already, and we're only going to make more. So, but yeah.
Aside from what I saw last week, the Mox Opal that you pulled, that's a nice $300 card. What's the biggest pull you've had, and what's the most you've, if you don't mind, what's the most you've spent to add to your deck on a single?
All right, let's take a look here. I keep all of my rares and stuff like that in a thing. So I have 2 Mox Opals. So I pulled one last week. I've had one for a long time.
Right.
The next one I have the raised foil Gev Scale Sorch out of Bloomborough. So it's one of those really rare ones. We opened that when Bloomborough came out, and that's still going for like $160. So, and then I have a foil Urza Saga from one of the from the Alphabet, the 26 card Alphabet release. So that one's about 120. And then my wife opened up first pack she opened from Spider-Man. She pulled a Soul Stone. So
let's go.
That was pretty good. And then on the bot side, I have 2 of the Zendikar Expedition lands. They're like full art borderless cards.
Yeah. And
so I got 2 for myself and 3 for my brother for Christmas one year. So I have a Steam Vents and a Sacred Foundry that are both, upper 80s, low 90s. But I always love those Zendikar lands. I think they look so cool. So
did you like when they made the change to going over to like the full art and things like that, when they drifted away from the more classic look on stuff, and the introduction? So me coming back into the game as late as I have, this new phenomenon of collector boosters is wild to me, right? The price disparity because of that potential serialization. I don't know that hasn't hurt something.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly make money about it because they keep doing it. Yeah. But
right.
I think for me it doesn't, because it basically then I decide each set that comes out, if I really like what the artwork, the alternate art looks like, I'll buy a collector booster box, which can be $300-$400 for that, and it's only like 12 packs. So again, more money than brains, but it's a fun thing for me to do, and so I don't mind doing it. And then if I don't,
you get to break even on those.
Usually we get 1 or 2 big hits out of each of them. So I'd say
I've thought about doing that
probably down, but I never sell anything. I'm only going to sell something that's like more than $500. Like that's sort of my number is 500. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm just like, I'll buy it, get it, and I'll have a nice base of things, and there's some cool looking cards, and I can build some decks around it and all that good stuff. But then if I don't like the art, like the last Lorwyn set, I like the base art far more than I like the special art that they had. So I went and I just bought the basic draft booster box, which is 32 packs for like $150. And then you just get to open up a whole bunch of shit and have fun with it.
Yeah. Now, do you do that? Do you do that each time a set comes out? Do you just buy a box?
Usually, I didn't for Spider-Man. I didn't for Turtles.
You're not a big fan of the Beyond stuff, are you?
I'm not a super big fan. And those were small sets too, which doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot, but so the way the Wizards builds them, sometimes they do small sets, which are there's only 80 to 90 cards in the set versus the large sets, which are 150 to 160, something like that. My numbers are probably wrong. Over on Potato Thumbs podcast, we don't worry about facts. We just talk about feelings. So that's what we're going for
Same.
here.
It's vibes over here, dog. It's vibes. You're good.
Fact check me if you want the numbers.
You're not new here, you know.
It's not that serious.
It's true. But yeah, so I have been. I'll go and I'll buy those. For the large sets, I definitely will buy a box. For the small sets, I'll probably buy 2 boosters during the course of the time, and then figure from there I can do whatever else I need. But I just with the small sets, if you buy a box, you end up getting like so many duplicates of useless cards that it's kind of just kind of feels like a waste of time and money. Because there's still the same number of rares in each pack, so it's not like you're getting extra rare card chances and stuff like that. And then you end up with like 12 copies of the same common, and it's just not worth my time or my effort. So that's usually how I do that.
Yeah, and you said you like you're a big proponent of the physical playing too.
I love it. I mean, I haven't been drinking a ton over the last 6 months. I haven't drank at all over the last 6 months, but
I'd say not.
That's for medical reasons. But for fun, like I really always enjoy going over to somebody's house, cracking a couple beers, playing 3 or 4 or 5 Commander games in the course of the night, and then like that's sort of just a nice, easy way to relax and have fun. And so that's sort of how I go that way.
That's how I used to play. That was always.
And as long as we don't do anything too stupid, usually it's a pretty good time. 10 years ago when we started getting back into Magic, there were a few nights that got real dumb where it's like, we're going to play Fireball rules. And everyone's like, what's that? It's like, well, you know, the card Fireball, it's 1 red mana and X to deal X damage to any target. We're going to do that with Fireball the Liquor. And you're going to end up, you can do that at any time, at any sorcery speed. You could take shots of Fireball, and it's like you have a Fireball in your hand. And there were some nights where some pretty rough evenings, if you will.
Lots of fireballs went around, I hear.
Oh, God. I had a friend who was about to lose the next turn, and the person he was playing against had, I don't know, 4 creatures out that all had like 2 toughness. And so he's like, well, I don't want to lose, so I'm just going to take 9 shots of Fireball and end my turn. Good Lord.
And your evening, sir. your turn and your evening are now over.
And I was like, well, I drove you, so I guess I'm voluntold to be the designated driver on the way back. I'm not going to be doing any fireballing.
Yep. And Rob is now hexproof.
Or you can get used to walking, I guess, is the option B.
There you go. That's good stuff.
I remember playing Magic at a bachelor party in Atlantic City. It was the weirdest bachelor party, but the best man rented a hotel room at the casino, got dinner, went down to one of the bars, had like maybe 2 drinks, and then we went up to the room and played Magic until the sun came up. I was like, oh, this is the nerdiest bachelor party I've ever been a part of.
Sounds
like,
about
okay.
Right.
Yeah, like this is what we're gonna do tonight. 2 beds, 10 guys, a whole bunch of Magic the Gathering. It got weird.
I came back at the wrong time, but okay.
No, you came back. You came back at the best time. I'm just getting ready.
The right time, it sounded like to me.
The best things, though, like this, I'm assuming you're talking about Magic still. Some of my favorite experiences when I was younger in my 20s, there was a group of us who would go to Gen Con every year and go find a new game to play. And we'd be up for hours in the hotel room afterwards, after the con, just playing the games.
Yeah, I went to so it was, oh man, I'm gonna date myself. It's been 20 years ago almost, y'all. I went to PAX East, and that was the first time that I was introduced to Munchkin. Has anybody played Munchkin?
No, but
I've
seen it,
but I've heard
everywhere.
of it. Yeah.
Kick down the door, you loot the room, let's go.
Yeah.
I heard it was great.
It's a lot of fun, but like that's a similar experience, Rich. Like I went to PAX East, and that's where I learned how to play Munchkin, because there's a lot of times at those conventions where there's a whole section that's just tabletops, and there'd be people out there playing Magic, playing Munchkin and all this stuff, and they're sitting down and be like, "Hey, you want to play?" I'm like, "I've never played," and they're like, "Okay, time to fuck around and find out." And it was a lot of fun. I mean, my preferred card game is still Magic. The only other card game that got close for me was the Skyrim card game. I like that one.
I don't think I ever played.
It was
You can buy
mobile only.
Munchkin online for all the DLCs for $22.
Wow.
That's it?
That sounds like fun. All the DLCs too?
You get the Pixels and Papers promo, the Unnatural Acts, and the Clerical Errors. So I don't know if it's all the expansions like in the board game, but it gives you enough to play the game.
Sick.
So you might have to get that going.
I could get behind Munchkin too.
I still wish that they had a digital version of Three Dragon Age. I played that like on the table, and
What is that?
it's the card game that's within Dungeons and Dragons. Like you can, like your character can have a 3 dragon ante set. It's an actual card game, and whoever caught it right now, people that make Dungeons and Dragons, they actually made Wizard the Coast.
Wizards.
Yeah, they actually made the card game itself, like in true form. You can play on the table.
Oh,
Yeah, we're definitely, even if you buy the base game of Munchkin for $15, it's still fun to play.
Yeah, I have like the physical board game in my closet.
Yes. So that's my next purchase now that I found it.
Sorry. I think I figured out what was wrong with my deck, by the way. While you guys were talking. I'm missing a sorcery spell, but it's fine.
well, it becomes this constant thing that you kind of like low key do in the background when it comes to card games, and I found deck builders. I like deck builders in general. Like any card related game, I find myself enjoying, like Slay the Spire. I know you guys like Slay the Spire too. I still haven't got that one.
Oh my god.
But like like Rob got me addicted to Balatro. Magic grabs your attention. Marvel Snap's a lot of fun if you want a quick 5-minute turn. Those games can get wild. I don't know if y'all ever mess around with Marvel Snap, but those can get wild.
Marvel Snap's been fun. I played that for a while.
Yeah, it's one of the things that that game does that not many other ones do is the unpredictability of the lanes, the way that plays. Like that's one like I don't know that you could ever play physically, right? Because of how that works. But I do like the dynamic that brings to it. And then, Rob, I know you used to play Gwent pretty hard up, right?
Yeah, I don't really play online against people very often. I usually play like a couple of games each season to make sure I get my rewards at the end of the season. But I live down in the pleb ranks now instead of up in the pro rank ones. But I love Gwent. I think that is still one of my favorites. And for a game that is like no longer getting dev support, the fact that it's the last thing they did before they left was to set up a voting system so the players could change basically buff 2 things and nerf 2 things each month. So the meta stays fresh and people fix problematic things and try to buff up stuff that's not as good. Don't get me wrong, the community's not great at it, and there's 2 cards that like for almost every single session that they've done the voting, it gets nerfed, then it gets buffed, then it gets nerfed, then it gets buffed because there's competing factions. There's the Chinese faction and the Russian faction, and those 2, one really hate this card and one really love the card, and so they just battle back and forth each release on which ones are going to be there, and it is pretty hilarious. But yeah, it's an amazing thing that they did with the game and that they kept it alive and people playing even after, like, literally they haven't done any new cards or any fixes or anything like that in 2 full years now. So it's always one of my favorite things which shouldn't surprise you. It's my CD Projekt Red, right? They're pretty good at making sure that when they leave something, it's still in pretty good shape. Seeing the, Witcher 4 DLC coming out next year, or Witcher 3 DLC coming out next year.
Yeah, I still don't think I still don't think I've accepted that is happening. That is just so wild to me.
I was gonna say, like Ryan, you were talking about the fact that you're playing Balatro instead of Spire. Honestly, Slay the Spire 2 got me back into playing Magic again too. I think that had a big influence on it because it was just something about deck building. I don't know what it is. There's like this, like you're saying, there's this itch. Like even like right now, like I'm moving my office down to the basement because we're turning my office into the nursery, and like as I'm like reorganizing my stuff and like my Magic cards, I'm like, okay, I have this card. what can I do with this one now? And what deck am I going to build with this one? And then it's like, then I'm thinking about playing Slay the Spire again. Then I'm playing, even like Dave the Diver, where they have like a little Bellagio knockoff in the middle of the game. Like, it's like, okay, I could go hunt and fish, but I'm really going to go play their version of Bellagio in this game for 20 minutes. Just becomes addicted.
Yeah, dude, I'd played Magic one time before I saw like an idea for a deck box on like that I could 3D print online. I printed the box to like specifically to like send to Ryan, liked it, printed one for myself, found a deck that would match it, and then bought that deck. And then just leaved it in like a matching color. I'm a sick individual. I'm a problem.
You are not the first person to go crazy on cardboard crack.
Cardboard crack.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm not. It is out of control.
When I got back in, I want to say I bought so much stuff because I had started playing basically after the Rise of the Eldrazi stuff, the first round of Eldrazi things. And I came in and I'm like, oh, look at all these amazing cards. They're so powerful, blah, blah, blah. Way better than anything I ever had as a kid. But they had been out of rotation. They weren't necessarily part of the standard anymore. And so I was like, well, I want those cards, so I'm going to buy them. And it was just like, I wasn't as well off as I am now back then. And I was like, well, I guess we're just eating good, but not as good anymore. We're just going to have some fun with, spending our daily or our weekly living money and just making it work from there. And I still have those cards in the decks that I play, and I'm just I love having it. It's just a thing that is just too much fun for me to build and create. It's an opportunity to be creative in a way that I don't normally think I am in a lot of other areas. It's not like my strongest suit is to be creative, and Magic gives me that ability to build to my heart's content. And so I always enjoy that.
Like something where there's like really low stakes involved in it too.
Yeah, I don't care if I win or lose. I just like building something.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just think that's really awesome.
Yeah.
I just posted the picture of the deck and the box all sleeved in the chat there.
Oh, this is your
This
Kraken
is the box.
deck?
Yeah, my sea monsters deck.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous commander. I love it.
Oh yeah, I just thought the set was so cool, and it's like it's all Kraken and Leviathan creatures.
Amusingly, my brother has a deck that's all Krakens and Leviathans, and he built it to be a taking turns deck back before, stringing together extra turns was considered a no-no, if you will, for the lower powered things. But, when you're playing with friends, it's real easy to be like, well, it's a no-no. You don't play that deck at the local game store, but with us, you can always. So that's another nice part about playing with people instead of like randoms is that you can make those choices and not have to feel like you're going to get shamed out of the store because you're playing something that is, by the rules given out by wizards, too powerful for where you're playing. You can build lower power decks that have the fun stuff you want, and it doesn't actually cause problems.
Yeah, I got a text after the first time I played with a few of my buddies in real life, and he was like, I will allow you to win one more game with Miss Bumbleflower, and then it is on site for that bitch.
Yeah, she's on site a lot.
Because literally the first time I ever played her, I won. I'm like, well, because no one could attack me.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that's the type of card that you can let get away with some bullshit for a little bit, but if it gets more than a couple of turns out there, it's probably going to be too good. I need to get it the heck out of there.
And she just has such like a nice little peaceful, pleasant demeanor to look at, and you're like, oh, don't mind me. It's fine. It's totally. But it's not fine.
It was not, in fact, fine.
It is not fine. It is never
In fact.
It is. You are counting down the moments to your doom.
No, I've been really since coming back to this game, I have been finding the fact that because when I stopped, I did not play Commander. Like it was your standard Magic the Gathering. So the fact that there's Commander and people are building decks to create a theme is so cool to me, and I think maybe that's more fun to me than the game. I don't know. It could be all of it, but the fact I was I can make a ninja deck. Brian's making a raccoon deck. Like what? I can do this. I'm gonna come up with horrible things. Like I have a demons deck that's just sitting there right now, just waiting to like figure out how to use that properly. And then I will say, I think the hardest part has been coming back and then learning the color combinations as to what they do, and whether that makes sense for the deck. So like my ninja deck, yeah, there's a lot I can do with it, but there's still room for upgrades. But yeah, I think that's going to take some time. Being like, why do I need a third color? Why do I need a fourth color? Do I actually need it?
Yeah, and that Yuriko that way is really fun because it's one of those ones that you can build it in a ton of different ways. But the way I always think is the most fun is when you can do deck manipulation. So you can put big spells on the top of your deck and then have your commander cheat in unexpectedly and then get to cast look at a big spell on top of your deck and do 10 damage to everybody at the table in one fell swoop. It just that feeds my my little itch in my brain about how am I going to abuse this card, and how do I win out of nowhere? Because that's my favorite way to play, right? Is to win out of nowhere. So I always appreciate when there's an opportunity to win out of nowhere, and Yuriko definitely has that ability.
Yeah,
Just the magic version of the RKO.
Does the Commander Ninjutsu override the Commander
text?
Adder? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
That's bullshit. That's rude.
anytime you don't block one of Danger's attackers, he gets to put his commander in for 3. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No, for 2.
I think it's 3. I thought it was 1.
It's a black and a blue. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, for 2 then.
That's rude.
Get good.
And the flavor text is just a little nasty too. That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still play 60, Rob?
I do. But usually only. Well, maybe not 60. I play 60 on Arena, but 60 card decks are kind of difficult in terms of getting enough. Keeping standard because they rotate through. You'd have to play something like Modern, where the deck they don't rotate out, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it just gets too expensive too quickly, and that's not where I want to spend my money. After just saying I have more brains than money or more money than brains, I'm like, oh, but it's too expensive to play 60 card decks because they change all the time. But they do change all the time, and I'm one of those people that's like, that's not high on my list of things to do is have to build that. So my normal is I'll play limited in paper, which is 40 card. That's draft and sealed events. I'll play that in paper, and then I'll play 60 on Arena, and then I'll play in both basically.
So you don't do Brawl in Arena?
I do. I can't help
because that's what me going in there. That's kind of so. In fairness, Brawl is what pushed me to Commander.
Yeah,
right?
Because Commander.
It's like that's what I was gonna say. It's Commander Light, and then like the Big Boy Commander. Like I'm having much more fun with Big Boy Commander. I haven't touched Arena since we've been using EDH to play proxy. Yeah, to me, this is a much better. Like I appreciate the automation that Arena brings to the table.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I prefer the intricacy that this proxy magic is letting us have.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I usually use Brawl as a it's just complete bounties on Arena. So I have decks that have all of the colors because there's always play 15 black spells, play 15 black or blue spells and stuff like that. So I have a commander deck that has commander decks, Brawl decks that have all of those. So I could just go in and play them and get there eventually.
Right. Well, now I do have one question, and I know that Rich has probably got a top 10 or something for us to argue over.
It's only an hour, man.
Yeah.
Why are you rushing it? Holy cow!
Listen.
Chill, Daddy. Chill.
No, back to the table.
Well, no, I didn't want to bombard because I have a 1,000,001 questions I could ask Rob about Magic. You brought up drafting. That is an experience that I want to have, but it scares the living shit out of me to be honest with you, to go to my local store where I know there's some savages that are going to be there. And like, as a baby player, that's a little like intimidating. Like what's the trick to drafting? Like how do you go about drafting when you go into one of those?
Oh, there's
surely all the rules, because I know like back in the day, drafts people would just pull for the high expensive cards and that was it. Where some hobby shops have made you make a playable deck. Otherwise, your cards.
Yeah. The way I learned it, I mean, obviously you have to play, right? But there's the acronym called BREAD, which is bombs, so cards that'll win the game on the spot. Removal, things that'll remove your opponent's, bombs and such. Evasion, things that are tough to deal with, things that have menace or flying or whatever. Aggro, so stuff that gets stuff down on the board quickly, and then the D is for just other duds, if you will.
Did you say
Duds.
A girl?
Aggro.
Agro.
Hey, girl.
Okay, I thought
Hey,
you said. I thought
girl.
you in my
Hey,
ear. I
girl.
heard you say a girl.
Hey,
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
it's
Aggro. Okay. I got
aggro.
you.
So basically, it's low cost creatures that you can hit on curve and stuff like that, and put people on a clock early. But the biggest part about all of that is it's just you gotta get in there and play. It's sort of the general. The only way to get better at drafting is to draft.
Right. Have you used that feature in Arena at all?
I spent all of my gold today doing 3 power cube drafts. So that was a lot of money spent, but money well spent. I had a good time spending it. So and that's just that's a cube being there's like a 640 card set, and out of that you open up, each player opens up 3 packs and you draft. It's a normal draft you pass around, but basically it gets you puts powerful cards in there from all different sets, including the Power 9. So like you could open a Black Lotus. You don't get to keep it, right? But it's like you open a Black Lotus or some of the Moxen, and it's just a chance to do ridiculous things. And so I built a couple of 4-win decks. Not exactly impressive, but not the end of the world either.
Right. Whenever I've done like the the drafts in the past on the I don't know, did you ever play Magic on the old system?
Yeah.
The MTGO system?
Yep.
That was a fascinating system how that one worked. But I did a few drafts there. I mean, obviously I never made my money back. I've never been a great player, but yeah, the drafting is fun. That's exciting to me because I feel like everybody's on a more of a even kill playing field, and then it just comes down to making good choices. The problem runs into is if you and another person start building similar decks and y'all start fighting for cards.
Yeah,
right.
That's part of the skill, right?
That's yes, knowing how to bounce. So I guess that's my problem is once I've committed, I don't know how to pivot if I see somebody else eating my cards.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. Is you got the goal learning on exactly what is open after 5 or 6 picks or something like that.
That's the skill that I've got to learn. And like you say, it's just a do it more thing.
Yep, that's all you can do.
But the other thing that I've noticed too is it's weird. We hear in video games all the time about power creep, right? This game has power creep.
Oh yeah,
real bad for a physical paper like a card game. Like this is like the only time I've ever seen like a true power creep like that happen. Like it's wild what cards can do now versus like you talked about back in the day. We were scared of a 6/4, no flavor text basic monster hitting the field. And now I could spend 10 minutes, trying to understand what certain cards do. Like I have to ask you, like break this down for me, Like the game has gotten much more complex over the last 30 years or so.
Reading the card no longer always explains the card, where that was the old joke back in the days. Reading the card explains the card when people try to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not the case so much anymore.
No, now there's rules websites dedicated to it.
Oh, Scryfall, beautiful, beautiful website.
Scryfall's awesome.
That was the one thing. That was the one thing that threw me off when I started getting back in doing the deck building. Like there were cards that were coming up. Forget was on Card Kingdom, but it was like this one. This is the legal version. This one is the illegal version. It's like, what the hell does that mean? What do you mean illegal version? Like it looks like the same goddamn card. So I still don't know what made it illegal. I didn't bother to read. I just saw it. I went, well, I'm not going to use it. Keep it out of my mind.
I think that's been a fun part of getting into Magic is finding how many websites there are dedicated to this shit. Because I've already bought shit from like 5 different online game stores, and none of them are like the big ones. I've not bought anything from like Amazon or Walmart or anything like that. It's all like little game like shops that exist in real life for the most part.
And then the next big one is to figure out how to see if your card you're buying is fake or not.
Oof.
Well, that's
Is that a big problem?
Yeah. I mean, not always. I feel like it's a lot more common when I'm looking at sites from Europe. Also, I'm just like looking at the checking out the is it real or is it fake Reddit. So that one,
Mm.
obviously, people are posting in that because they get something that they think might be sketchy. But yeah, that's one of those ones that is it happens enough at least.
I feel like as long as you
Yeah.
stick to some of the like more reputable like sites, they
Yeah.
have like standards and people don't want to get like banned forever.
Right.
Like a site like TCG Player, for instance.
I buy from TCG Player, but I definitely have lost a lot of love for that recently. Some of the stuff has been pretty low quality that I've gotten lately, and I'm just like,
That's
this is going to be a
unfortunate.
pass for me. Yeah, but it's not the end of the world. It's just the world we live in.
Yeah, it's just a drag.
But
Well,
local game stores is where I go now for
Yeah.
stuff.
I've been watching the thing about like with especially with Amazon. The big issue right now is people are resealing cards and like swapping out. I think the one I know the one I sent John and Ryan was somebody opened up a collector's box of Spider-Man, and the cards, I think in the collector's box there was supposed to be like some guarantees for certain cards or whatever, and there was not a single one of them in the entire box.
Yeah.
In every pack he opened. And it was like, well, this is how you can tell that like somebody opened up the box, ripped open the cards carefully, and then like air dried and resealed everything. And just in one of the packs he found Thunder Junction cards. So like it was like, yeah, this is all fake. None of this is like good.
That is pretty sucky. Again, that's part of the reason why I go to the local game stores. That's not to say that they can't accidentally, buy a fake card from somebody and then sell it on, but it's much less likely, I think, than if you're going online, because folks online are just they just do whatever the hell they want sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been my concern with, like I want to build my deck, obviously, right? I don't want to have to go hunt for the whole fucking thing. God knows it cost me thousands of dollars in boosters to get everything I needed, right? So, like you say, TCG Player has kind of gotten a little sour taste, and I haven't ordered anything from them yet because you're not the first person I've heard say that, right? So, I do like the local shops, but my local shop it's a little more on the pricey side, but I'll pay a little bit extra just because they're brick and mortar and they're there. And eventually I'll get around to actually going over there and playing with some people. But for now, I'll stick to playing digital with you guys. But a lot of those stores, they also do like a buy list too, don't they, Rob? Like if you wanted to trade out with them, like do you ever use it in an actual trading capacity with people to get what you want? Or are you just a staunch, I'm going to buy it and keep what I get kind of thing?
I'm a buy and keep what I get. I've got my wife and my parents actually bought me boxes to put my bulk commons and uncommons in. I have space for like 5,000 cards. I've finished off emptying one of the shelves on my collection, and I have room for about 2,000 cards left now. Maybe even less than that.
Wow.
So I have caused myself some consternation that way because we're going to need to buy another 5,000 to just cover all that. And then I put all my rares and all of my uncommons and commons that are worth more than $1 or are like commander staples into binders instead of boxes. So I'm sitting here with all of these things that don't have a home for them. So even though I'm trying to go quick and build out homes for all this stuff, it's just not happening yet because I have many more to go.
Well, there's so many choices, right? Like that's the thing. After 30 years of Magic, there's many options, especially in the Commander format when there's very few illegal cards in Commander, right? Is anything illegal in Commander these days?
Oh yeah, there's a pretty beefy ban list. Though a lot of the cards that are banned are ones that are like anti cards from back in the day when you used to play anti. So those aren't so much of a worry because whatever, they're anti cards.
Right.
But there are I don't know if I can find the exact number of
banned. But there is a ban list.
There's a pretty It's a pretty beefy one.
Okay, but even with the ban list, like your choices and your options stretch all the way back to alpha if you want to.
Yeah,
Right.
as many as you want, basically. Go back quite a ways on that. So
You know,
it's,
and
yeah, it's
you're playing what? You're playing somewhere in between 30 and 40 lands. So you've got
38 is usually the magic number,
yeah,
depending
so
on.
you've got 60 other cards you can play from to put an idea together, and you've got thousands and thousands to pick and choose from. And it's amazing though that how like a specific set of cards always rises to the top, and the rest is just kind of junk, right? But I guess that's the same in any RPG you play, right? There's always going to be your aces in the hole that you're going to keep, and then the stuff you're going to scrap, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me how the physical card game mirrors what the video games do, and it makes you think, did they pull that from that? I mean, I guess it all kind of pulls from that Dungeons and Dragons idea, right? Even Magic in its own way
Yeah.
is
So I found
it's
the
just a
banned
card
list.
embodiment. Okay.
Yeah. There's 25 cards with the card type conspiracy, because that's a different game format, and they banned those.
Okay.
9 cards that reference playing for ante. Cards whose art, text, name, or combination thereof are racially or culturally insensitive are banned in all formats. This list is a work in progress.
Okay. Okay.
And then there are 41 cards in addition to those banned. And then there is one card that is banned only as a companion called Lutri the Spell Chaser. And companion is another it's another mechanic in the game that basically says if your deck building meets all of these requirements, then you can play this card outside the game as an extra thing that you can put into your hand. Lutri is a card that says if your deck has all different non-land cards, you can play it as a companion, and that's the whole point of Commander, is all your cards are different. So it's one of those ones that it's banned because everyone would run it in everything if they didn't. So, and then there's all the other ones are all super powerful cards that break the game.
Now, when I played back in the day, here we go.
Back in the day.
Back in my day,
Back when I was 50 years old. God,
shit, man, I was when I first started playing it. I want to say I was maybe a sophomore in high school. And I had a guy build a deck for me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I think I paid him with lunch money or something like that. Bought him lunch or something.
Sure, you didn't steal it from you?
Maybe I don't. No, this dude was actually smaller than me. Believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Those people do exist in the world. There's a few of them. Not many, but a few.
That sounds like fake woke bullshit to me. You just made that up right now.
Maybe a little bit. But no, and it's funny because when I first decided to start playing, I played very simply because I thought the black cards looked cool. Right? Everybody's got a reason, and that was my one reason why I started playing, is because I thought it looked cool. For that, I had no clue about it, and so I had the guy built, and the kid built me a deck out of his. I'm sure it was like you say, Rob. He went into his bulk bin of 5,000 and pulled out 60 cards to make me a deck, and he taught me how to play right there on the hall floor at a high school. So I was that kid learning in the hallways at a high school, and the cars didn't have sleeve. We didn't have sleeve protectors, deck boxes, none of that crap. He'd hold that shit together with rubber bands. That's how your deck was, rubber bands.
It's part of the reason why I'm less upset about not keeping any of the cards I had from back then, because I'd probably just be mad that I destroyed a $600 card and now it's worth like 12. I'd just be upset about it.
Yeah, well, I've got a binder. Let me rephrase that. I had a binder that I have since lost over the years, and it had some stuff in it that if I had now, there's a few cards in there that were probably 500 plus. But for the most part, yeah, we played with our cards, and we didn't have the sleeves and all that crap. We just played, but I didn't understand the value of cards, because at that time I didn't understand that they could be worth some money, right? And
well, they weren't worth that much back then. But today they're worth a ton.
Well, I feel like now. Do you feel like now that? I mean, I feel like now it's inflated quite a bit. I feel like some of the social media stuff inflates it, the prices a little bit.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like prices are pretty fair in terms of like new stuff. It's the old stuff that got put on a list where they said, for people's spending sakes, we'll let you know that we're never going to end up reprinting these, so you can safely buy them and know that they're going to go up in value. So if that is what you consider inflation, then yeah, there are some things that are inflated. But that is sort of the way the game went out of its way to make it happen. Is they said, hey, we want in good faith for you guys to know that your purchases now are well worth the time and money. So we're never going to print these again.
I did not know they did that. That's good on them for that, because there's certain things like I see that I'm like, well, why does that cost so much? And because I'm like, there's like 14 different versions of this card. Why does it still cost $10? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, and some of those ones are
now.
just the special printings of them. They're
Mhm.
rarer to find and stuff like that. And obviously everyone has what they think looks cool, so a lot of this stuff goes that way too.
Oh yeah. Well, believe me, there's like I pulled a land out of one of the newest, what is it, the newest Phyrexian set that came out.
Yeah.
There's special lands in that. To me personally, for my style, I love them. Like I want full play sets of that land for my physical cards to swap it all out to, because I just like those lands, right? Or for a specific deck. So yeah, I can see where art would drive you to spend more. I mean, I'm a sucker for good marketing, and John's worse than me, so they're gonna get us all.
That's true. I'm trying to get mad, but it's just too true.
Well, it's one of those things, right? Like that's why they give us a special edition. That's to chase that shiny thing. Go get it,
Oh, when I'm buying like a single card off of somewhere, if the borderless foil version is like 68 cents more, yeah, I'm getting that one. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will buy all your
100%.
I will take all of your cool shit, thank you. Keep that boring, ugly shit for somebody else who is a loser.
The pores.
But I do like the fact that we have things now that like we do have the ability now to where we can play with people kind of wherever they're at. Because
Yeah,
like I don't
awesome.
have anybody here locally that I'm really super comfortable with sitting down, hanging out, and playing with where I'm at. But I can sit down, and we paused the game to sit in here and record tonight. But I can sit down with these guys and play a game with all y'all, and we're still playing the same set of cards and the same trash talking's going on. And it just feels good how we can still use digital to connect with something that started physical for us, and that we can still physically collect at the same time. Because I'm like you, Rob. Like I feel like this Moira deck is really close, and I've got 80% of the cards. It's that last little 20% I need to go pick up. But I want a physical copy of anything I play digital, right? That's me, because I like the collector side of it too, because I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff too. Like I'm like you, Rob. I'm not going to sell any of my junk unless I hit a banger that's going to make me rich, right? Like could you imagine the way that dude felt that pulled the 1 of 1?
Yeah, I mean, he sold
Like,
it to
holy
Post Malone for
$3
for
$3 million?
I think it was just $1 million. Just $1 million. But
Yeah, just $1 million for one card, a piece of cardboard, a cardboard rectangle. Change that dude's life. So yeah, like that, or let's take Magic out of the equation. What was that basketball card that guy pulled? Like it was like was it the LeBron card that had the different pieces of the jersey on it?
you
I think
remember
this
done
is-
a bunch of them. But I don't know for
Yeah.
sure.
I think that's just common at this point.
Yeah, but when somebody pulls a big mega card, like it's those little wins that we see other people have. We're like, I'll give that a try. At least it does for me anyway. Whereas we can convince John to play anything. Like you can convince me to give something a shot if you can show me somebody that's wanted something. I'll take a gamble on it one time, as long as it's not going to break me. Like you say, Rob, I've got a little bit of disposable income. I'll spend it here and there on my little nerd habits that I have. I'm good with that.
How big is the commander deck?
100 cards.
Yeah, you have the way the format works is you have a 100 card singleton deck except for lands. Special lands you can only have one of, but basic lands you can have more. You have a commander. Your commander lives in the command zone, and whatever color your commander is are the colors that you can have in your deck. And then
Gotcha.
The rest of it essentially plays like regular Magic. If your commander dies, you can send it back to the command zone. It just costs you. You have to pay a commander tax next time you want to pay it. So the price increases by 2 base mana.
Look into it a little bit.
Huh?
So I'll look into it a little bit.
You should. It's a lot of I know we convinced John to play, and he's mildly addicted at this point.
Yeah, Mildly is being very kind to me.
So.
What was that, Rich?
I said I won't be buying physical cards, but I'll do it.
Yeah. And Rich, honestly, like you can find like just to test it out, like a lot of the pre-cons for like the pre-constructed decks that just came out recently. A lot of them have had some pretty decent setups in there. Like I'm trying to think of
and some of them are like very cheap to do. Like
they're already preloaded into EDH Lab.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I bought First Flight for $20, something like that, $21 maybe.
Yeah, I was looking at the website because I was like, if you're not sure like where to go, like you can get a pre-con, and like especially if you pick like one of the newer ones, you can't go wrong with any of them because a lot of them are really good setups. Especially I think
depends
like
on how you want to play.
Yeah, like and I have seen that like
I used to play as a Goblin guy, so
yeah. That Secret Lab Goblin Storm deck is probably in there.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be in there. It's not the best version of Goblins, but it's not bad at all. But there's a card called Krenko Mob Boss. That's the other part about Commander. Your commander has to be a legendary creature. But Krenko Mob Boss is a goblin that says when it comes into play, or when you tap it, you can basically what do I want to say? You double or add goblin tokens equal to the number of goblins you have. So goblins swarm the board, then you take your Krenko and you tap it, and all of a sudden you have 1 billion goblins that can all attack at the same time. It is basically one of the most famous red commander decks out there.
Look into it, see how it goes.
Very fun to play. Very much a good way to lose friends as well if you play it too well.
He doesn't give. He really doesn't care about that.
No, that's why I think it might be a good one for us.
I was going to say, I think you just sold him. You just sold him on it.
I don't give a shit.
There's several different variants of that card art too.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I like the OG art though. I think his 13 was his original release.
That sounds right.
That's pretty old. That's a little ways back. Rodimus gonna come play Magic with us. But yeah, Rodimus, all you gotta do is sign up for EDH. It's 100% free. Now, me and Rob, I know is too. We were both Patreons for them. Just because I think the site's fantastic, and I don't see a reason not to support them. Honestly, like for what I'm getting out of it, $5 a month is a-okay by me.
A-okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, gotta support the guy. I mean, it's a really small dev team that's doing it, from what I can tell in their Discord. You know, just searching around and looking at the team that they have, there's not many of them doing it. Mm-hmm. So help them for their efforts. They're trying to grow their site. I'm looking forward to talking to him about it. And whatever list, Rob is the wizard and genius here. Whatever list he can help us figure out, that suggestions, we can pass it down to the dude. That'd be fun.
Yeah, my money right now is going in the comics for the next couple months. So,
what are you buying?
The Transformer movie is getting re-released in the comics for the 40th anniversary. So, Comic 1 came out this week, so I bought that.
Did you see that they are re-releasing the vinyl, like the soundtrack vinyl? There's like different. Okay,
I did see that. I don't think I really have interest because I don't have any vinyls. So. I sold all my dads because I just knew I wasn't going to be able to appreciate them as much as I should have, and I figured I'd give to someone who would enjoy them. So
I gotcha.
I actually, in my absence, believe it or not, speaking of you bring up comics, I actually subscribed to Ultimate Wolverine for the last year, and I don't know how I feel about it, but it was really neat to have comic book delivered to my house again once a month. I haven't gotten and read comic books in decades, so that was a neat experience. Whether or not the storyline was good, that's a different story. They basically turned Wolverine into the Winter Soldier, essentially.
Interesting.
It was something. And then all of the various other X-Men within the universe were changed around too. So like I didn't know, not to say that again, the actual storyline, I don't know how much I cared for it. I did appreciate receiving comics, and and now that I have them, I'm glad that I do. So I think it's neat that you're doing the Transformer thing. Yeah.
My favorite movie. So
I mean, you are Rodimus.
I've been doing. I did a year of the what's the app, DC Universe or whatever it is, and I gotta tell you, the Absolute series that's been coming out for like Batman and Superman and Green Lantern and all that has been like a wild trip, and it's they're all worth reading if like you're into DC Comics at all. They're like even the Martian Manhunter. The Martian Manhunter one is like a comic style that I like, where it has nothing to do with an alien. It's more so like the idea that Martian Manhunter is really like a normal guy, but the Manhunter himself is more or less his like he gets into like an accident at work because he works for like the CIA, and he has like traumatic stress, and it like brings about like it causes like a pigment to kind of just come alive, and that's how they're telling the whole story of like Martian Manhunter. It's really cool and like well done. It's been like the biggest surprise as far as like comics I've been reading this year.
Now, with that subscription, is that just a monthly subscription? You have access to everything like Netflix style?
Yeah. I do 1 year and then I stop. So that way, like if that case, like if I want to keep reading, I can get like a series out of it. But the one that I did is has all the DC comics out there plus their Vertigo label, which is like their more adult, mature comics. Marvel does something similar too, where like you can I don't know what the subscription is, but you can either do monthly or yearly. And then like I think with Marvel, it's the same thing. Like you have the entire catalog and whatever side labels they might have. Like I can't remember what Marvel owns anymore.
I mean, Marvel and there's only a handful of independents left, right, in the comic space. Like,
yeah,
2 or 3 of them. I don't know.
I can't remember if
Somebody's gonna be yelling at their radio.
Well, like I think like
You
did
dumb
Marvel bought Dark Horse. I think I don't remember. They bought somebody, but I think like Image Comics is still its own thing. Like some of these guys, they don't have their own apps or anything like that. So you got to buy physical copies of comics. Like if you want to read Spawn or any of those. But I mean, if you like reading comics, it's it's worth investing.
Well, you know, like my original love of comics. I mean, back in the day, I would read them and get them regularly as a kid. And like my crown jewel of comics was always the Death of Superman series.
Yeah,
that's because that's kind of like the last thing I remember reading as a kid was when that happened. I was like, well, you killed my dude. Fuck y'all. I'm out of here. I mean, obviously, I know they brought him back, and you know, like storylines and all that stuff. But like as a kid growing up, that was like a big superhero, Superman specifically fan. When Doomsday killed his ass, I was legitimately upset and stopped reading comics for a while. Man, it was it was disconcerting for a little kid. But no, I ended up actually doing a drawing out of that comic book because I was a big Superman fan, which. It's weird because I'm not so much as an adult. That was way more of a kid thing for me. As an adult, I became more of a Batman fan because he didn't have no superpowers. He just rich as fuck.
Yeah. No, I was never a Superman fan. I never understood.
Old fun social programs, Mr. Wayne. Just dress up like a bat and go beat guys up.
Yeah. Give it back to society.
Why are you? I feel completely judged in this moment by my superhero choice as an adult.
The older I get, the more I have trouble with Batman.
Wow.
Could have done a lot more for the city than he did. Just beating up insane people is really just a dick move more than anything else.
Listen, everybody has a role to play in this thing, okay?
I don't ever think beating up the mentally handicapped is the right role to play, though. Just saying.
That's fair. You know, Rob. That's fair, Rob. You know what?
Like, all right, let's go back to the psych hospital.
God, when you break it down like that, it is pretty fucking terrible, huh?
After I've just beaten the shit out of you, when I could have funded all of these social programs with my endless amount of money.
Jesus, y'all sandwiched between Rob and John. Y'all just fucking ruined Batman for me. Thanks. It's all over. It's
Well,
all
my
over.
job here is done. I'll see y'all later.
Oh, Jesus.
You are welcome.
Oh my God. That's funny.
My favorite superhero is one when I told my therapist, he was like, "Huh, that makes sense."
Really?
Oh, dude,
Mm.
yeah,
What?
because
What?
my therapist was also like a comic book nerd. So I was like,
Oh,
"Oh yeah, like the Hal Jordan Green Lantern is my favorite." He was like, yeah, that tracks." It's like, shit.
No, no. Honestly, as a favorite superhero, I'm the basic bitch Wolverine fan. I can't go wrong.
Yeah, my
yeah.
uncle's
Do you
like
read?
that.
Do you read those with your pumpkin spice lattes? Was that how?
Oh, go.
Wow, wow,
Wow! Wow!
wow.
I'm a big Daredevil fan. I've found over the years that, I mean, growing up, yeah, I loved X-Men, Spider-Man, like all those guys. But as I've gotten older, like the comics that I've been reading more and more are the ones that are like almost too grounded. Like there's a whole series with Hawkeye that is really just like him. Not so much. They used it for the basis of the Disney like miniseries that they did, but there was like a whole like comic arc to it, and that's really good. But like it's like stuff like that where it's like he's a superhero living in an apartment, and he's dealing with stuff like Hurricane Sandy, or just like real shit, as opposed to having to fight aliens all the time.
Yes,
Yes, okay.
yes, indeed.
Anybody else have any final thoughts about Magic or questions? I know, Ryan, you said you had like a million questions.
No, I mean, I feel like I beat Rob to death, and I ask him 1,000 questions throughout the week anyway. So I'm sure other stuff will come up, but I'll have a random idea or thought, and I'll pass it over to Rob, and he'll let me know whether I'm right or wrong, or
So much right
or
or
not
wrong.
right.
It's just learning. It's all learning.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and I think that's one of the other cool things about stuff like this is it's you have to really think critically when you put a deck builder together. That's that itch that scratches, right? It's build crafting. It's just another form of build crafting. That's all. And for certain people, that scratches an itch. Does me clearly, Rob. It does you too. If you're planning on building 32, building out a full 32 set.
I only have 8 right. The ninth one needs to get changed because I can't have 2 blue-red decks. So I'm gonna change my other blue-red deck to a blue-red-green deck and use the Storm from the Secret Lairs that came out a while back to be my commander for that one. That's not a fun deck for anybody else to play with because that has like 20-minute turns while I play 40 spells in a turn. But for me, I love it. I love just being, making everybody watch me have fun and not have any fun themselves. That's just a great time.
Well, when you have it ready and want to bring it to the table, I would love to see it go off sometime.
I'll make sure I play the original version of it first so you can see it and then decide if you want it to get more powerful and be more annoying to play against after you see it in its current state.
Yeah. He's like, I will kick your ass, and then you can decide how much harder you want your ass kicked next time. That's what I just heard.
Again, yes and no.
Yeah.
It's one of my decks, so I built it to dirtle for a while. So if I just don't hit anything, I'll die before it actually does anything fun. That's usually the annoying turns. It's like, oh, I'm dead next turn, so I might as well try to go off now. I don't know if I'll hit it, but we're just gonna keep playing spells until either I run out of mana or you're all dead. Those are the 2 options.
Well, I've had a few games come up that way. I'm like, well, I'm gonna swing for the fences. Either this will work or it don't. And it's worked once and not about 5. So, that one success makes me keep trying it though, guaranteed.
So pivoting from card games to digital video games, with all the different state of plays and stuff, what are you most excited for coming out?
Are you reading my mind?
Oh,
Look at you.
baby.
Look at you. I mean, obviously, Ocarina of Time remake. Anybody? Bueller?
Yeah,
Not interested.
big time.
Man,
It
the
sounds
problem
great.
with that is I'm gonna have to go buy a $300 Zelda player
300.
You mean like 500 there, sir?
or 500, whatever they
What,
are now.
450.
Whatever they see again, like I bought a PC so I didn't have to do that, and Nintendo is the only one that like would really have to force our hand, right? Yes, Greg, I'm excited. No, I don't want to pay for a Switch 2 to play it.
I don't want to, but I'm
Say,
probably gonna.
I may live vicariously through you. Okay.
That's fine.
I have one that I'm excited for this year and one that I'm just excited for in general. The one for this year is going to be 1.0 of No Rest for the Wicked. That's going to be a completely new game when it comes out to be 1.0. That was done under the State of Play. And then I think it was Summer Games Fest announced Guild Wars 3. So I think the early alpha starts in 27, like that. But I'm just excited that they announced it because I'm a huge Guild Wars fan.
Guild Wars is one I'd heard of, but I've never played. That's
was like
third person MMO, right?
In my mind, it's like an action RPG version of WoW in a different universe. So there's like dodging and different skill chaining and stuff like that you can do. So it's a little bit more active and more engaging than World of Warcraft, with the same kind of feel of the MMO that WoW did.
I have to check that out then. It sounds like that's one that would scratch my itch. That's kind of why I downloaded that game before we started talking.
Which one?
The Forever.
Oh, you actually download? Nice. Yeah, that one's really good. I like that dev company too. But yeah, Guild Wars 2 right now is free, and they're having like a huge sale on all their DLCs.
There's a couple games in the Resident Evil Veronica looks cool. I'm excited to see what's happening with it, because it looks like they are completely revamping that whole game, like from the ground up,
like rebuilt from scratch. It's basically like the original getting remade for GameCube, from what I can tell.
Yeah. And then the other game was Control Resonant, which I don't know if anybody else played the original Control game. It's from the people who made the Alan Wake series.
I liked it, but didn't love it.
I liked it a lot.
I wanted to love it, and I just couldn't get super into it.
Not really excited for the new Gears of War game. I don't really care.
Oh yeah, D-Day does look good.
There's that one game that looked interesting. Clockwork Revolution. It's like a Victorian era BioShock was what it was described as. Cool.
Yeah, I've had my eye on that for a while.
I'm excited for Fable. I was a Fable fanboy.
I'm very sad that they pushed it back again.
But I'm glad that they did, because if not, it would have gone horribly.
Do it right. Push it back. Do it right. I'm fine with it. Like God Almighty. I'm glad you said that. I'm so sick of games just releasing and not being right. Stop it.
No, that one's only for timing, because they're going to release right kind of close to when GTA 6 is now releasing. So that's why they push theirs back.
Oh, that's everybody. Everybody this winter has cleared their schedule, right?
Yep.
That's this winter, right?
Damn near. November, I believe, right? Yeah, November something. Yeah.
Do we care about the Halo campaign remake? Okay. I'm going to be salty about Wolverine. The rest of you that have PlayStations won't be.
I'll stream it for you.
You know what? You can stream it into the ether. I won't watch that shit. That's very upsetting. I was really, really wanting Wolverine to come to PC, because that's again, much like Zelda. I don't want to buy. Y'all corrected me. A $500+ Wolverine player, because everything else, like, there's not many first-person Sony games that I really care about to play. I mean, and y'all can probably list off a bunch of them, but there's not many that really would tickle my fancy. And I'm only playing Wolverine. Would want to play that because it looks violent and he's my favorite character. So
I'm actually kind of intrigued by the Turtles Last Ronin game.
Oh, Last Ronin? That does.
Oh yeah,
it's my platinum game, so it's gonna be good,
dude. And it looks like, from what I can tell, they're using the Laird Eastman art, the original artist art that drew the graphic novel.
I mean, I know you're upset about the, obviously PlayStation's going to do exclusives now, but I mean, Xbox is now like, we're going to do nothing. This is all going to be exclusives. But as I'm going through it, like, Gears of War is going to be on PC and Xbox. Halo's going to be on PC and Xbox.
Well, that is exclusive. That they do consider that exclusive, though. That's the thing about Xbox. Well, I guess they consider PC as part of their family because of the whole Microsoft connection.
But like on Steam, like, it's still considered the same family. Like,
you would think that they would isolate it to like Game Pass, right? That would be the smart move to do, like put it behind that barrier. But I don't know. But then they're still releasing some stuff on PlayStation too, right?
I think they are, yes.
Like they're essentially have one true exclusive game, I think is what article I read said in the entire release for Xbox, right? Something to that effect.
Maybe I'll have to go back and look. I'm not 100%.
Which
The
one
other
was
game
it?
that I'm interested in is 1666 Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. That's the
That's
one
gonna
that's
be
like, it's kind of like,
play a witch and
you know what?
play pretty much witchcraft, while the other, like, one's a witch and the one person, the other is a cat. Kind of very similar to a game you played two different characters, like depending what you were doing.
Oh, Split Fiction.
Yep.
I didn't. Is that supposed to be co-op though? Like I didn't realize that was
No, I don't know
co-op.
if it's co-op, but it's like Creative Assassin's Creed 1666 Amsterdam. Game merges witchcraft and time travel as you fight dangerous foes by switching between two protagonists, Noah and Aaron. Noah is where you'll be embracing the witchcraft, and
We can download the prologue right now. 30-minute narrative experience. Why are people shitting on it? Because it's.
Clutch is another one I'm looking forward to next year. I think that's going to be a good game.
Clutch would be cool.
It's from the original creators of Forza. So you have two different. You have like the street racing, and you have the night scene too. And then you have Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming out.
What is that? Is that just a?
It's a continuation for the rebuild on 7.
Oh, okay.
I got to get back into that and finish that out. So
Same.
I know Squirt came in earlier yesterday or today about Nintendo stuff, and he's all excited.
I mean,
That man knows everything you want to know about a video game.
yeah. I mean, Nintendo's going to put some good stuff out. I mean, it's obviously Ocarina of Time. I am excited for the new Star Fox game. The is it Orbitals? Whatever one is.
Baby.
Yeah.
Switch 2?
Yeah. That's going to be so
that
much
game
fun.
looks sick.
That game is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very
It
excited.
makes me want to buy a Switch 2 just for that game.
It's probably going to be worth it. Nintendo Direct.
I really would love a ROG though for a handheld or something. That's not a Switch.
Yeah, I saw ROG is releasing like a 20th anniversary handheld, but it's not worth getting. It's just like you're basically paying more money for just a very, 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 very slightly bigger screen and gold buttons. That's about it.
That's it.
Yeah, there's really not much else to it.
Anyone gonna get the clear Xbox?
No.
That'd be cool. I didn't know that they were doing that.
Yeah, their anniversary Xbox is like a clear green Xbox.
Oh, that's sick. Fuck, I'm a sucker. Oh no.
Oh, that's right. They're doing Kingdom Hearts 4 on it. They released that on Nintendo.
You were saying something, they're remaking all the Kingdom Hearts too.
Yeah, they're doing a collection.
You know, I'm about to start agreeing with Don in the Discord, Don Wiggles. I'm about tired of my nostalgia being farmed for dollars. a lot of everything that we've said about State of Play and stuff like half the games have been like remakes and reboots and continuations of franchises.
Yeah,
you
but
considered not paying for them, and then you don't have to worry about being farmed.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
you want to
play video games though. It's people. It's like us, right? Because we grew up
Yeah.
with it. So they're not really farming it. They're just catering to us more.
Well, there's that, or are they just cashing in on what they know is going to work?
I mean, some of it doesn't work anyways. So
This is true.
Here's the one thing I will say, and I agree. Like, you know, it's a lot of reboots and remasters and stuff, and that's fine. Like Rob said, like you don't have to pay for it. But I would argue, at least with the Nintendo, right now the only way to play like a Star Fox game or Ocarina of Time is to subscribe to a online Nintendo thing where it's just an emulator and the controls aren't compatible to a Switch. So you need to go and buy a separate controller in order to play an older game. So now you're paying for a monthly subscription. You're paying for an extra, like a controller you're probably going to use once every couple months, maybe. Like at that rate, I'd rather just buy the single copy of the game and have it be compatible to the system that I'm playing it on now, because I know I'm going to play it. And then that's that. I don't have to worry about paying for a subscription or paying for an extra controller or anything like that. Because like I tried playing what was it, GoldenEye on the Switch with through the emulator thing, and it sucked. Like it was terrible. I couldn't control it, couldn't move it. I couldn't figure out how to use trying to use the settings, couldn't get the settings to work properly. Like nothing works. Like you have to go buy like an N64 controller for your Switch. And I'm not doing that.
No, that's always been the problem with emulators because I used an emulator on my phone for the longest time. Now that's a big old pain in the ass trying to do that on your phone without a controller. Now having a third party controller, like I could kind of make things work, but them old games still felt super clunky to me using them through an emulator. So I can appreciate the remakes being for modern day hardware, but I don't know. I like the new stuff and I like the old stuff, but I think I want more new stuff these days. Kind of where I'm leaning towards, and I'm trying to broaden my horizons based on our conversations last week and Rich trying to tell me to move on.
Move on. Move on.
I have.
Good.
That
Delete
doesn't
it.
mean
Now
that I will not do. I'm not quite there yet. Be
Yeah.
patient with me.
I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry.
Also, you might as well play out the new content drop because it's brand new stuff. If there's no reason not to.
Yeah, of course.
No, enjoy what you, as Rob says, like what you like and don't apologize. But no, I think a lot of the new games that have come out though, if you think about it, they haven't really like scratched an itch for the player base. So that's why they're kind of tapping back into the nostalgia.
Yeah, and do you think that's because they don't know how to reinvigorate those old feedback loops that they used to give us? Like, because I was thinking about that, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna use an example. Like you said, I don't want to bring it up, but like there's certain things like you won't play because you're like, why do I need to play this? What am I getting from this, right? But in these older games, we never got anything from them except doing the same shit over and over again, right? Like
Yes
that's
and no.
like you're going back, like Greg's like, I want to play Ocarina of Time. Well, what's he going to do? He's going to do the same exact shit he did 25 years ago.
If he remembers it.
Yeah, probably not. I know.
I definitely remember everything I've done in Ocarina of Time because I've played it probably like 12
I'm sure
times.
I'm sure once I played it again, because that was like a game that like I would play.
Right, but what is it about that
Once a year.
feedback loop that did it for you that didn't require you to get something new every time?
I just love it. I just love it. I
love the
it so
gameplay.
much. Everything
Love
about
the story.
Everything about it is perfect. Everything about Ocarina of Time is perfect. Even the fucking water temple.
Fuck that place.
Like for
Skill
me, like
issue.
back in the day, Final Fantasy VII was my continuous feedback loop. But I
Right.
would like try and beat the game different ways with different characters. Like one time I did it with no summons. That was a pain in the ass, but I did it. So
That's one of the things I like about older games is setting your own challenges for yourself. Like I like doing that with that's what I do with zombies these days. Right? That's what I do with zombies. I'll like, okay, well I'm only gonna use pistols this time, or I'm gonna spin the box every round, or I'm gonna see how far I can go in the starting room. You know, and I still do that to this day. Black Ops 3 came out. I don't know. We won't talk about it. A long time ago. And I still absolutely adore that as peak pinnacle zombies. And again, it's that same continuous repetitious feedback loop with no goodies coming my way. Zero. Gobblegums do not count. So.
but speaking of no goodies, you want to do a top 10?
Oh,
Son
there
of
it
a
is.
bitch. I knew it was
There
coming.
it is.
Hell yeah! I had to mute because that empty net goal from
Yeah.
across the ring, that was insane.
The goalie tripped the guy though, so it shouldn't count. Anyways, I got 2 lists this week. One is a food list, one is not. Rob, you are the guest of the show. So do you want a food list to start or a non-food list?
Let's go non-food list.
Non-food, okay. We're talking about the top 10 classic board/card games.
Monopoly.
Oh, sorry, number 7.
I was like,
gonna
oh
throw
boy,
it.
it's gonna be real bad.
Just throw it out
Monopoly's
there.
Oh, sorry. here we got it.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh is not on the list.
Okay, good.
Clue.
Not on the list.
Solitaire, poker.
Poker is not on the list. Solitaire is on number 6 also. Apparently it's a card game and a board.
Oh, what
Oh,
the
fuck.
fuck?
Yeah,
This is
two
bullshit.
birds with one stone, bitches.
Well, that makes it a lot easier. To not
Hell
have check.
yeah.
How about checkers?
Checkers is number 5.
Chess.
Chess fall there then?
Number 1.
I can see that.
Trivial Pursuit.
Outside the list.
What?
Not in the top 10.
Pokemon.
Magic. I was gonna say, does Magic count? As we've been talking about it for forever.
Magic is
Yeah.
not on the list. Pokemon is not on the list.
What?
Risk.
Classic.
Risk.
Risk is not in the top 10.
Catan.
Not in the top 10.
Hey, what's the card game you play with two decks together?
War?
No, man, you like combine them as red and blue.
Red
Oh,
is not.
sequence. Are you talking about sequence?
No, it's starts with a B, I think.
Anyway,
Butthole
War is
surfer.
not on the list.
Blackjack.
It's probably not on the
Blackjack
list.
is not on the list.
21.
On the list.
Life.
Wait.
Not on the list.
Shoots and ladders.
On the list.
Candyland.
Candyland is not on the list.
Jesus Christ, man. I feel like we've checked off every
Like
major.
hearts or spades.
Hearts is number 3. Spades
Gin
is not
Rummy.
on the list. Rummy is not on the list.
Gin.
Not on the list. You only need number
Bridge.
number 10. Not on the list.
Bridge.
Not on the list.
Cribbage.
Go
Did we already say
fish.
that?
Neither one of them are on the list.
Euchre.
Dominoes.
Euchre is not on the list. Dominoes is not on the list, which I'm shocked.
Old Maid.
Making a house of cards.
Neither one of them is on the list.
Mahjong.
On the list.
Sudoku.
Not on the
Uh,
list.
Crossword puzzle.
Jesus.
Typically in elementary school, your teacher had this game and it involved stones and a board.
Mancala.
Mancala is number 9.
Really?
I was gonna say throw them at the teacher and see if she ducks.
God.
Oh, is that list done now?
Oh, you still need
Backgammon.
Backgammon is number 2.
Let's go, bitch.
And when you said classic, you meant
Hell
classic.
yeah, that's classic.
Let's
You
talk
still
about
need
the
number
games
10.
founded.
Only for people in Rich's age group.
Where was Cards Against Humanity?
Not on the list.
No, like is it that number?
Archeesy.
We
On the list. So here's your hint. This
Yahtzee.
game-
Yahtzee.
Not on the list. Here's your hint. This game was
The fuck?
invented in China
Chinese checkers.
1,500 years ago.
Mahjong.
Not Mahjong.
I already said that.
Oh, my bad. I'm too distraught that everything that should be on the
it
list
was
is
in
not on the fucking
China.
list.
How long ago?
2,500 years ago.
Chinese
Okay.
checkers.
Not
So
Chinese
obviously they were using stones. Does it
Chinese
have a
chess?
weird name? Does it have a weird name?
Oh, it's
Is it a
name.
very foreign name?
No, it's a very simple name.
Oh,
2 letters.
Go.
Go. Number 10.
What?
what if I don't want to?
I've never even heard of that.
Well, I'm older than you. Closer to its invention time.
A young whippersnapper?
Oh, I know that
It
game. I
looks
didn't know that. I didn't know that's what that was called. I know how to play that. I didn't know that's what that was called. Okay.
How do you play it?
Isn't that the one where you have to capture the other ones?
No,
Basically.
it's aim the fence off more territory than the opponent. The game is invented.
Is
Kinda
it the
like a
black and white stones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's called something else. Like you can buy it, but they call it something. Yeah.
I've heard it as another name before. Yeah, that's what threw me
Yeah.
off. Like I've never heard it go. Okay.
Okay.
Was that the
Next
list?
one. That was the list for that one.
Okay.
And we kind of cooked that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Bill,
Next
you got like
one.
most of them.
Fuck yeah,
It's going
dude.
to be the
I was
top-
locking in.
The top 10 messiest food.
It's like Kane's one, so I had to lock in.
Sloppy Joes.
Messiest foods.
Sloppy
Soup.
Joe's
It's
not
a
on the
fucking
list.
liquid, bro.
Soup is number 7.
I was gonna say, if you spill that shit, there ain't no getting it back in the bowl.
Well, how about barbecue?
Barbecue is not on the list.
Or baby back
Chili?
ribs?
Baby back ribs is not on the list.
Baby back,
Chili?
baby back, baby back, baby back.
Chili
ribs.
is not on the list.
Spaghetti, because the sauce.
Chili's
on the
messy
list.
after.
What?
Ice cream.
Ice cream is number 3.
Molten lava cake.
Molten lava cake is not on the list.
Cotton candy.
Well, should be in my
Cotton candy
mouth.
is not on the list.
Messy food.
General
dip.
chocolate.
Fun dip.
Fun dip is not on the list. What was yours, Rob?
Fuck.
Just chocolate.
Chocolate's number 8.
Oh man, should have gone easy.
That's surprisingly low because every time when you said that, Rob, you said chocolate. I thought about the little dude on the original
I keep thinking of candy now.
Willy Wonka.
What about honey?
Honey is not on the list.
Peanut butter.
Not on the list.
Gum.
Jelly.
Jelly and gum are not on the list.
Fuck.
The problem is I spill so many things on myself.
Bacon.
There are
I
so
don't
many
know what-
options.
Fuck. And it's just messy foods. That's all
Messy
it is.
foods.
Did we say
Here's
wings already?
Wings are not on the list. There is one drink on this list.
Malort.
Oh,
On the list.
It gets real messy when you drink Malort.
It's the most best thing I've ever heard you say.
horchata. All right. Cool deal. Sweet. That was sick.
He just said no. He's like,
The
"Nah,
world
I'm
may
gonna-
never know. It's like getting to the center of a Tootsie Pop, bro.
How
What
how
the
about
Three
hey,
lips.
how about powdered donuts?
Not on the list.
That's fucking horseshit, but okay.
I'm just gonna drop it.
What'd you say, Bill?
I don't even fucking know anymore.
Oh.
I got tilted and now I'm fine.
Uh,
Fuck, what did I say? It's so bad. I moved on so quickly.
Corn on the cob.
Corn cob's on the list. Kids typically enjoy this.
Fried chicken.
A fried chicken.
Okay. I mean, they do.
Candy.
Not candies. Typically orange.
Oranges?
Not oranges.
Sherbet.
Orange juice.
Sherbet. Not orange
Oh,
juice.
Cheetos.
Cheese Puffs, number 9.
What about watermelon?
I was more of a
Not on
cheese
the list.
ball kind of person.
I like cheese sticks. What's that?
I like the Utz
Not on
cheese
the list.
balls.
Cheese balls. Not on the list.
Tasty cakes.
Tasty Cakes is not on the list.
How are you eating your tasty cakes?
Very horribly, like savagely,
Look, Ma,
Like,
no hands.
like it's straight Conan mode on that bitch, like 100%.
Oh,
How about a burrito?
wait. What about wings?
Burrito is outside the list. Wings is not on the list.
Tacos.
A taco.
Tacos is number 2.
Hell
What
yeah,
about crab legs?
Not on the list.
that's a good pull. That's a really good pull.
Like
Fuck.
that like 90% of that is a mess.
10% of it is food.
It is quite a bit of work for a small but delicious.
I mean,
Oh, what about nachos?
Not on the list. I didn't get an intro for the podcast until today because John went somewhere.
A winery?
Yeah, so wine at number 6.
It's not a
Well, if you
food.
spill red wine,
I'd
it's
say
Well,
noticeable
to
for
some
forever.
people, it could be a meal. You know what I mean?
Some people get a little messy if they had a little bit too much wine.
If that's the case, tequila should definitely be on that list
Not on the list.
because you'll make a mess out of something.
Yep.
oh my god.
Are there any condiments on the list, like ketchup
There
or
are
mustard, something like that?
no condiments on the list.
Good question.
A chili cheese dog.
Chili cheese dog is not on the list. Most families have this one night during the week. And it's typically on a Friday.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza night up. Pizza at number 10.
Dude, guys.
How is that
hell yeah.
messy?
That was badass, though. The way
We
we
all got it
did
at
that.
the same time.
Fuck yeah, dude. He said
Also,
Friday nights
or-
are all like, oh, that's totally pizza night.
Friday
Oh, it's
night,
pizza
That's
night,
fish
yeah.
fry night.
Yeah.
Fish fry. Okay, what are you in Lent?
I'm in Wisconsin, man. Fish fry every Friday night, regardless of the season.
Yeah, dude. Fish fries where it's at.
Okay, so you number 4. There are probably 100 types of this item.
Pie.
Not pie.
Oh. Cake.
That's not what I was going with, but cake is number 5.
Hell, fuck yeah. We got something out of it.
I used one today for dinner.
A bowl. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
I don't know what you had for dinner.
Yeah.
Was
you
there-
were part of the conversation when I said I was making for dinner the night.
Was I?
Yes, you were walking your dog. And you were bitching because it was hot outside.
Oh, was that when I was in the garage?
You might have been.
Yeah, I
yes.
wasn't paying.
You were on the call
I wasn't
too.
paying attention.
I made
Yeah, I
a
wasn't paying attention. I was fighting off mosquitoes and swamp ass, so I was a little busy.
Was it cereal? Did you have cereal for dinner?
Cereal.
Mac and cheese,
Not mac and cheese.
crack and
Beefy
cheese.
mac?
I don't fucking know. What do you mean by that?
Mac and
Grilled
not
cheese?
Oh, chicken parm
I made chicken parm, but what's on a chicken parm?
Cheese.
sauce.
Cheese
Chicken.
number 4.
I hate you. I hate you and everything you stand for. I don't even like this show anymore. Honestly, fuck that. The way you said that led me to believe there was something in front of cheese. I hate you.
Okay, still need number 1. It's typically a
got
snack
number-
that. No, you did not. It's typically a snack, and as soon as you open it, it's all over the place.
Pop rocks.
Usually in the bottom, like your grandma's purse,
Werther's?
not Werther's.
Fuck. Ew.
Little
Little
strawberry,
candies? Oh my god, Greg. Oh my god, Greg. Whoa. Holy shit.
candies?
It happened again.
You get me. You get me.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother always had with those strawberry candies.
Made by Nature Valley.
Granola bars.
A fucking
Oh, they're the
granola
worst.
bar.
Granola
They
bars.
are.
Number 1.
You're right. As soon as you open it, it's already a mess, bro.
Yeah.
like it's shipped as mess.
I refuse to believe it came off the line in one piece.
Exactly,
They
right?
just have
There's
open
no
plastic
way.
and they just
There's
drop
no
it on
chance.
there and seal it up.
No way.
You know they do quality control with just hitting it with a hammer as it's going down the line.
Yeah.
Yep, this is good. Yep, this is
The
good.
quality control, as soon as it's in the packaging, that's where the quality control happens.
Yeah, there's one guy at the end that just shakes the fucking box around, dude.
Honorable mentions is Sloppy Joe's at 11, burritos at 12, s'mores at 13, steak at 14, a sandwich at 15,
Sloppy steaks.
kebab at 16, dumplings at 17, noodles at 18, apple pie at 19.
How are you eating dumplings that you're making a mess with them?
I've seen you eat bao buns. I believe that this is possible.
You eat it with the paper on it,
Yeah,
bro.
I ate it with the paper on. That made less of a mess. That made less of a mess than that.
That's true. He cleans up
I don't
more
like it
mess
here
than
anymore.
you would. Why do these taste funny?
Listen, I'm not the one on trial here, okay? Let's get back to the issue at hand.
Poutine is 21, and potato chips.
I can see potato chips.
Yeah, all the grease and get to the bottom of the bag, and you're trying to pour it down. Let's go on to a movie list. An accident?
Oh no.
Whole list.
No, it's
Oh,
not. I just closed.
Close my eyes. Oh, and the moment's gone.
You see the list?
I
Posted it in the chat.
Now I see.
Why do we have a
put something
TV
on
series on the list?
Hmm?
It's a TV series on the list.
Which one is it?
Transformers. I wonder who put that on there.
It's not. It's
yeah,
not.
it's my list. I guess I can put whatever I want on it.
Which one? The movie?
No, it's number hang on. Number 3,
Three?
Transformers. 1984, 1987, TVPG, TV series.
It must have been that one instead of the movie. It's supposed to be the movie.
It is a great movie, though.
Yeah, I'm excited because they're gonna remaster it in the theaters in the fall, so I'll be going to that for sure. It's only taking you how many weeks to figure that out now?
Hey, that's not nice.
You're giving me the benefit of the doubt that I can actually read, so I appreciate the compliment.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll go first. Hang on, I'm trying to see if it's in here. Saving Private Ryan. If it's not
Wow,
already in.
how was that not on the fucking
That's
list?
not in here.
What?
I don't see it.
I haven't seen it yet either, and I
No.
started from the bottom and working way up. So
Yeah, in honor of D-Day. Let's go. Saving Private Ryan.
I heard the D in D-Day just been.
Could possibly be true.
Yo, what up, Day-Day?
Day-Day.
I mean, I have mine. If we're for that, I'm choosing Real Steel from 2011.
Let's fucking go.
good one.
Yeah, I just
That's
saw
what I
like a
love.
short for it yesterday, so I watched it yesterday, and it's fantastic.
What was it?
Real Steel.
Steel with Hugh Jackman with the Rock and Sock'em Robots movie.
Dylan, you're right. It does just stand for day.
I heard that, but I didn't fact check it, but it does. That's hilarious.
I had to look that up. I was like, is that really true?
Yeah, it's
What up?
Day-Day.
Hey, Day-Day.
What up, Day-Day?
I'm gonna go with The Greatest Showman.
Oh, dude. Fuck. I love that movie. I absolutely love that movie. I will stand by it. I don't care.
We gotta make it a Hugh Jackman day or what?
I know, right?
Well, Hugh Jackman's not in Saving Private Ryan.
Well,
But
How
Vin
do you
Diesel
know-
is, though.
how could
What
you
the fuck?
possibly know that?
Uh,
Everybody's in that movie.
it's true. He's probably one of the corpses on the beach of Normandy, just tap dancing away.
Let's put Sinners on the list, Rodimus.
Good.
Sinners?
Yeah, 2025, sorry. Michael B. Jordan's Oscar-winning performance of The Smoke and Stacked.
I've heard good things about it. It's on my list to watch.
It's great.
It's-
It's fantastic.
It's
Really good.
spectacular. That was my film of the year last year.
Absolutely lived up to the hype.
All right. I will go with John Woo's inaugural U.S. movie. We'll go Hard Target.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh, Jean-Claude.
A little Jean Claude.
Pull a
That,
deep
like-
cut
like-
out.
that,
Let's
like,
go.
That like white and Sprite, like polished silver chrome shotgun that he uses
Uh-huh.
at the end of that movie is like the coolest gun I've ever seen in a movie.
Wilford Brimley with his crappy Cajun accent. Oh, hook it right into my veins.
Get right into my.
Diabetes.
That's great.
John's.
I am gonna go with Inception.
I shit you not, I almost picked that tonight.
Well, I
I
stole your
swear to
choice
God,
last week.
we do
No,
this
that's
every
fine.
week.
Their birthday synergy.
It
So yeah,
is,
my
it
movie for
happens.
next week too.
We're 1 month from our birthday.
1 month from my birthday. Yeah, we are. Exactly 1 month.
Yeah, that rounds out the list. Bring up before we go with final thoughts. Oh, good. Okay, final thoughts. Rob, since you are the guest of the show, you can go first. You can talk about whatever you want, where to find you, all the good things, whatever you want.
So me and Fluffy Fingers MD do a podcast called Potato Thumbs Podcast. Been around for a long time. We have lost all semblance of format and just like to chat now. It's usually a pretty good time, as much for us as anybody else listening. But if you do choose to listen, we would love it. And yeah, hit me up in the DMs if ever you have questions about Magic stuff. I'm not a super player. I'm not winning any Pro Tours or anything like that, but I can hold my own at most tables.
Okay, nice. Anyone else want to go?
Yeah. Games are fun. Have fun with them. Be nice to
Write
your
that on a
friend.
T-shirt.
I'm saying, man.
Fucking write that on a.
Be nice to people. Pet your dogs. You know, be a good fucking person. That's my final thought, Rod, on this. Be a good person and love that little dog that you babysat and you pet him and you cuddle him and you enjoy that, okay?
Fucking menace.
Those are my final thoughts. Is that everybody should be a good person and pet your dogs.
I get the dog sit that menace on Friday.
You're so fucking excited too. I can hear it in your voice. You say menace with so much love and adoration.
Oh, he's cute. I'll give him that. But man, he's just a fucking menace. You can't leave his sight for like 4 seconds.
Well, that's your homie, man. Just carry him around with you. You're good to go.
No. He needs to be
Come
independent.
on, take him to Lowe's. Let him be the Lowe's dog.
So the other day we put him. I was at my niece and nephew's house, and they put him outside. And everyone came in the house. They left him on his tether. Why? Because he was having accident after accident in the house. So like, we got to go outside and just figure it out. And he found his voice, and he was howling, and like, you poor guy, learn to poop and pee outside. You won't have an issue. So my final thoughts is be nice to people. The weather's hot. People are miserable. It's humid. Especially in the Midwest, the orange barrel is out there, so you commute to work is probably shitty. Learn the zipper merge, and fuck BMW drivers.
My final thoughts are, Rob, thanks for coming on. Love you, buddy. We're always happy when you hang out with us. Yeah, like Rich said, drink water. It's hot out there this week. I think it's gonna be feel like 100 degrees every day this week. That's it. Just be good people.
So we'll continue the theme and say that everyone just please be kind to each other, be nice to a stranger, hold open a door, tell somebody to have a nice day. It takes very little effort to just be nice to people. At least it should take very little effort. If it doesn't, you should consider changing things. That's really it. Thanks for coming on, Rob. Thanks for your patience with us at the Magic table, and I can't wait to continue not drawing lands and getting all my shit fucked up.
Oh yeah. By the way, Panda, fuck off right now. Whatever speaker you have next to my voodoo doll playing Destiny 2 bullshit, get it out. Because now it's my fucking algorithm in my fucking YouTube shorts, my Instagram shorts, and my TikTok shorts.
Listen, dude, I told you at the beginning of this thing, we're done.
Whatever voodoo bullshit you're putting out, yeah, you say you're done. I'm watching you. Bell, final thoughts? Take us out, sir.
Oh yeah. I recently started a GoFundMe, and by recently I mean like 5 minutes ago, a GoFundMe to get Ryan a Cricut and a T-shirt press for all of his great sayings and ideas. No, but besides that,
this motherfucker.
Everyone go play a game with someone new. How about that? If you have the game that they're playing, go play it with them. If you never played with anything with them before, maybe like 1 or 2 games or something like that. Broaden your horizons, broaden your friend group, community, and all that jazz. And on that note, that's it, everyone. Episode 113. Sometimes life gets hard, but remember, there's always Directive A113. Thanks, Nips, for joining us. Thanks for listening to DPS, and have a good one. It's funny how that happened, right?
It's funny how that works.
We say for nothing.
It's the feds. Should be quiet. No, it's funny how like it seems like the smaller devs are freaking crushing it right now, dude, compared to the big boys.
I've been in their Discord for forever since I got it, like release day,
Right.
and like so many people were like talking mad shit about it because the servers and stuff like that. You go and look at the Steam page, they had a whole celebratory newsletter for like 7,000 people playing their game. Like they were
Oh,
just so
that's
excited
awesome, dude.
that like, people were playing it. Well, it blew up so fast. So everyone got super pissed because the servers would just crash out and crash out and crash out.
Right.
They, in the matter of like, what has it been, like 3 weeks, almost a month now?
Mm-hmm.
They have already changed their server platform and has gone to like server layers, like meshing and stuff. So
Yeah.
like they've already completely changed their server shit, and I haven't ran into a single issue of
That's
being kicked
awesome.
out, lagging, nothing like that. And I'm like, dude, it's like 20-some people, bro. That's
Well,
crazy.
they've got it listed on here as a MMO online co-op and single player.
Yeah.
As like the little tag stuff. And looking at it, I can see where it looks a lot like a maybe like a World of Warcraft. Like I don't see the Rodimus. Will you stream it real quick, Rodimus? I just want to see what like the user interface looks like. Okay.
And you can play it with I play it with a controller.
Oh my god, are you riding
like,
a crab?
Dude,
Yes.
okay. Not
Stop
only that,
it.
this motherfucker, we were gonna like
that was
shuttle
pissed.
him through.
Oh.
Yes, we're gonna shuttle him through the first couple levels, right? And
Yeah.
me and Ed have been playing a little bit, so we have mounts, and you can use it on any character as soon as you unlock it. It goes to like a collection thing. So like, I have mine equipped, and Ed has his equipment. It's like, oh shit, like let me not use my mount, so that way we're not leaving Rodimus behind. Here he comes out of the starter area with a crab mount. And I was like, did you get that like super rare fucking crab mount drop from just a crab? And he's like, I think so. And he rolls up with the crab with the hook claw. And I was like, oh my God, dude.
Jesus
How
Christ.
did he just started? First level 1, bro. And then the game drops him that. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Okay. All right. I'll pick it up. I'll pick that one up. That one looks like fun. Anyway, sorry, Greg. Do Greg things.
Oh, I'm waiting for Robbie to come back.
I was back before you. I didn't realize you were gone. So how would you know I was back? I hadn't talked since then.
I have been here the whole time.
The whole time.
I was sitting here. I was going through my deck. Like, what the fuck is missing? And there was a creature missing. I think.
Yeah.
So, anywho,
Where was the
ready?
creature from? What's that?
I don't know. I gotta go through and look at my list again.
That's fair.
Ready?
All right. I bought Forever.
Damn, that was quick.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.